Back here in northeast Wisconsin, convicted killer Stephen Avery is hoping to appeal his conviction.
The public defenders representing Avery have filed some motions on his behalf. Now, in 2007, Avery was convicted of killing 25-year-old freelance photographer Teresa Halbach. Halbach was last seen on Avery's family's salvage yard property. She was there to take pictures for a magazine. In court, investigators testified they recovered her remains in a burn pit behind Avery's trailer. Avery was sentenced to life in prison without parole. His nephew, Brendan Dassey, was also convicted of Halbach's murder and sentenced to life in prison. Fox 11's Becky DeVries has balanced coverage of the latest developments on Avery's case.
This is the last time most of us saw Stephen Avery when he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole 2 years ago.
Teresa Halbach, I didn't kill. I am innocent with all of this.
Now Stephen Avery wants a new trial. In a nearly 60-page court document, Avery's public defenders, who started working with him after his sentencing, say their client did not get a fair trial. The first half of the paperwork is sealed, so the public cannot read it. The second half talks about how, at trial, Avery's defense attorneys could talk about the possibility of Avery's nephew, Brendan Dassey, being responsible for Teresa Halbach's murder and no one else. Part of the motion reads, had Mr. Avery been able to introduce evidence that others may have been responsible for Ms. Halbach's death, counsel would have tried the case differently. Jerry Buting, one of the attorneys who represented Avery at trial, said, "We've said that all along. That made it very difficult. The jury wanted to know if not him, then who? And the judge's ruling prevented us from giving us any opportunity to consider that, and therefore severely hampered his ability to put on a defense." The motion says a number of people could have killed Halbach, including Avery's brother-in-law, Avery's nephews, and his own brothers, Charles and Earl Avery. In the end, the motion requests a new trial for Avery. As day-to-day life continues for Avery in prison, so does life continue for Teresa Halbach's family. Mike Halbach, Teresa's brother, says, "It's been 3.5 years since Teresa's death, and my family and I are thankful that we're one step closer to finality and peace." What happens next is up to Manitowoc County Judge Patrick Willis. Right now, a hearing has not been scheduled. Becky DeVries, Fox 11 News.
Fox 11 contacted Avery's public defenders, the prosecutors on his case, as well as his family. None of them wanted to comment.